لا يعرف طبيعتها الكثيرون ولا يصدق أنها تمتلك مكونات طبيعية متنوعة اقتبس اسمها من لفظتين فارسيتين وهما باك الطاهرة وستان أي البلد. إنها الأرض الطاهرة النقية، إنها باكستان التي تمتلك إرثا حضاريا متنوعا قبل الإسلام بآلاف السنين. حياكم الله مشاهدينا في حلقة جديدة من برنامج حوار دبلوماسي، وحلقتنا اليوم سننطلق فيها معكم من منزل سعادة سفير دولة باكستان لدى دولة الكويت السيد سجاد حيدر. حياكم الله. أهلا وسهلا فيكم مشاهدينا من جديد، ونحب نرحب اليوم بسعادة سفير دولة باكستان السيد سجاد حيدر. حياك الله سعادة السفير معنا اليوم، ونشكرك على حسن الاستضافة واستقبالك لنا ولقائنا اليوم معك. في البداية نحب نسألك سعادة السفير، منذ متى بدأت عملك الدبلوماسي في دولة الكويت؟
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to speak with you. In fact, I came from one place and I was posted to the state of Kuwait, and I presented my credentials to late Amir Sheikh Sabah, may Allah bless his soul, last year in the month of January. So it is almost 1.25 few months. So this is in fact a good place, and since then I am present here in Kuwait.
سعادة السفير، ماذا كان شعورك عند صدور قرار استلام مهام عملك الدبلوماسي في دولة الكويت؟
Obviously, ambassadorialship or to become ambassador we are supposed to represent our country. And when it was announced that I am going to be posted to Kuwait, for me, it was, I felt happiness as well as I was happy to know that I am going to a place which has a very important role in the Muslim world and in the region, and which is very closer to the heart and mind of people of Pakistan. So I really enjoyed being present over here.
نعم، وإحنا سعيدين أكثر سعادة السفير بوجودك أكيد، والتقاء العادات والتقاليد وأيضا الشعوب الإسلامية مثل ما ذكرت. سعادة السفير، بما أن حضرتك صار لك سنة ونص تقريبا في الكويت، قلت لي من يناير اللي طاف، يعني منذ بداية أزمة كورونا الله يزيحها عنا. نبي نتكلم ولو أن الفترة قصيرة يعني وكان فيها شوية حظر، بس نبي نتكلم عن أكثر الأشياء اللي جذبتك وحبيتها وأثارت إعجابك في دولة الكويت.
You know, Kuwait is a very lovely place in a way. In a way, the things which has attracted to me, that it has a quality of all the things which are present in a big city or a country. So it is multicultural, cosmopolitan. People are very humble, very cooperative, and very well connected. So it is very easy to travel. So no doubt that Corona has made some difficulties to the people. Otherwise, it's a very good place to live in.
نعم، نشكرك على ثنائك سعادة السفير. إذا تحدثنا عن العمل الدبلوماسي، ما هي أهم سمات الدبلوماسية الباكستانية التي تحرصون عليها؟
You know, for diplomatic work related to any ambassador, it is very challenging. And Pakistan and Kuwait, they enjoy historical, cultural, political, very long relationship, economic relationship too. Now we have diversified this relationship in all field of activity. So, frankly speaking, that relationship is very vibrant in all field of activity. It is not restricted only to the visit of delegations, or it is in the field of trade, in the field of commerce. Recently, Foreign Minister of Kuwait, he visited Pakistan and he had substantial discussion there. We have also, Pakistan has decided to support Kuwait in the field of health sector. Quite a large number of health professionals, they have arrived and they are assisting the medical health authorities of Kuwait, and they are putting their best efforts to control Corona.
نعم. سعادة السفير، إذا بنتكلم عن العلاقات الكويتية الباكستانية، كيف تصفها أو كيف تراها وما هي آفاقها المستقبلية؟
If you see that mustaqbil in future, there are immense opportunities in both these countries to improve relationship in all field of activity. Because Pakistan is a very big country, it has a very big population, good fertile land, as well as hard-working people, intelligent people, and skilled manpower. Kuwait is a rich country, a small country, and it has substantial demand of Pakistani workforce. So I personally feel that in the field of agriculture, commerce, IT, in the field of science and technology, as well as engineering, financial experts, because they are already present. these are the areas where Kuwait can have best workforce from Pakistan. Similarly, Kuwait has also playing its role in various sectors of Pakistan. They have their some field of activity. Their Kuwaiti investment is in Pakistan. So in a way, both these countries, they enjoy good relationship, and there are a lot of scope in future too.
نعم سعد سفير، إذا بنتكلم عن علاقات السفراء بعضهم مع بعض في دولة الكويت أيضا، كيف تصفها لنا؟
Oh, this is very difficult question. Basically, the ambassador, they are supposed to have to collect all the information, to analyze it, and to describe in such a way, and to inform the government which he or she belongs. Basically, the role or the duty of the ambassador is to build bridges, and all ambassadors, not me, all ambassadors, they are present, and right since beginning of civilization, they are responsible to have their building bridges as well as to build friendship. So basically, their role is in a way to promote peace and harmony, as well as to build contacts, as well as to promote the interest of his country.
سعادة سفير، باكستان من الدول التي اهتمت بالثقافة والأدب لتنوع أقاليمها وأطياف شعبها، وكلنا يذكر الشاعر الوطني محمد إقبال وأشعاره التي ترجمت إلى أكثر لغات العالم. ماذا عن أهم المنارات والمؤسسات الثقافية في باكستان التي تهتم بإحياء الثقافة والأدب؟
You talk about famous poet Allama Iqbal. In fact, he is considered to be that the person who has given this idea that is related to that is a dream, that is and about Pakistan. Pakistan is that country which was created just purely on the basis of that the Muslims of subcontinent, that is Pakistan and India, almost decades old, their freedom movement, they decided to spend their life according to the teachings of Quran and Sunnah. And it was basically that is the poet and thinker Allama Iqbal. He gave this idea which was culminated and which was in fact taken by father of the nation Quaid-e-Azam, and Pakistan came into existence on 14 August 1947. So Allama Iqbal was not only a poet, but he was a thinker, and he was considered to be a very good reformer who has given lot of ideas in the Muslim world, in the West also. So his work has been translated in many countries of the world.
نعم سعد سفير، نفتخر بوجود مثل هذه النماذج مثل الشاعر محمد إقبال. ماذا أيضا في نفس السياق لو تكلمنا عن أهم الكتاب والروائيين المعروفين في باكستان حاليا؟
Pakistani, basically, there are many novelists, there are many writers in Pakistan, and obviously Allama Iqbal, he is considered, his poetic verses or his writing has been translated in many languages, including Arabic. Then you have to have Ahmad Nadeem Qasmi, then Mushtaq Ahmad Yusufi, then poet you can say Faiz Ahmad Faiz. There are so many, Shakil, then Salim Akhtar. There are many novelists as well as poets of Pakistan.
سعادة سفير، كيف تسعون إلى تطوير العلاقات الثقافية الكويتية الباكستانية؟
Basically, Kuwait and Pakistan, they have almost the same culture. If you say that that same values, almost 99.99%, almost the same, with same names, same dietary habits. So, and obviously our script is also Arabic. Our language is 30% is Arabic. So, culture relationship is that area, field of activity where both these countries, they need to foster more relationship. Basically, culture is that area of activity where you can bring the two countries, the two people, you can bring together. My personal this one that in a way that there are cultural tropes who represent not only folk singers or dancers or musicians, but they should have this artists and calligraphists, they should interact, there should be a fusion. And similarly from Pakistan, they should come over here and to participate. So in this way, we have to see what similarities we have with Kuwaiti culture, as well as Kuwaitis, they have to see the similarities of Pakistani culture. Both these countries are very rich in cultural items or cultural field of activity. There is only a need of further building of cooperation in this area.
سعادة سفير، نستأذنك نطلع فاصل ونستأذن مشاهدينا ونعود مرة ثانية، انتظرونا. أهلا فيكم مشاهدينا. سعادة السفير، كيف تقيم دور مؤسسة عبد العزيز سعود البابطين الثقافية في إحياء الثقافة واللغة العربية ودورها مع كافة الدول في توثيق ذلك؟
Oh, this is a very good a place where every diplomat and every foreigner should visit that place. I recall this is a place where near the sea there is a book like that.
A library.
Yeah. So this is a very good place, and frankly speaking, the foreigners should always visit, and this is an important cultural site for any foreigner to visit that place.
نعم.
It's a good area.
نعم، شكرا. سعادة سفير، إذا انتقلنا معك إلى الزي واللباس، وهو من الملامح والهوية الثقافية لأي بلد بالتأكيد، فما يلفت النظر هو الزي الوطني الباكستاني الذي يرتديه الرجال والنساء في جميع المحافظات، فماذا عن أهم تفاصيل الزي الباكستاني؟
You know that libas dress of it's a pure Muslim dress, because Pakistan is very big, and there are different regions of Pakistan, but mostly we prefer to wear during summer, because some areas of Pakistan is very hot. So we prefer to wear shalwar kameez. It is called shalwar, and there is shirt which is called kameez. Similarly, the women, they have also the same type of dress, but it is very colorful. Women, they colorful, but they prefer to have this chadar, or they prefer to have their scarf to cover their. We don't wear, the women, they don't wear sleeveless, but we are modern. And men, during the offices, they prefer to wear suit, the official dress. So Pakistan, they have that type of different type of dresses, and it is all common all over the country, almost the same.
نعم. سعادة سفير، إذا بنتكلم عن الموسيقى والمسرح والسينما والرسم، وهي تعبيرات فنية أكيد راقية وتتغنى بالموروث. كلمنا عن أهم تلك التعبيرات الفنية في باكستان.
You know, uh, basically this literature or cultural, this is related with language, and our Urdu language, it's a mixture. Basically, Urdu is a Turkish word, and it is a mixture of Persian, Arabic, and it is very sweet language. And one word has so many meanings. Uh, so until and unless, and it is poetic language that like that of you have to explain like love and romance and novel and prose in a very different way. We have and there are a lot of words, because this is very vibrant language, because it has taken many words of different other regions. It has taken words from Sanskrit, English, Arabic is already too many words. Similarly, Persian also. Then we have like that of in Fanun Latifa, which you have said, we have substantially large number of TV channels, and they are very vocal, and they have all field of activity like music or sports, literature or something, political discussion. Then we have some cinema houses also. So quite a substantially a large number of cultural activity and uh, artistic composition in Pakistan.
نعم، سعد سفير، إذا بنتكلم عن باكستان وهي من أغنى دول العالم في المقدرات أو المقدرات السياحية، فإذا ذهبنا بجولة إلى دولة باكستان، ماذا عن أهم الوجهات السياحية التي تنصحنا، والتاريخية أيضا وليس السياحية فقط، اللي تنصحنا بزيارتها سعادة السفير؟
You know, Pakistan is situated in that region, which is historical as well as it is the oldest, one of the oldest civilization, like Indus Valley civilization. Then we have Mohenjo-daro, then we have Harappa civilization, then there is a Taxila. There is Muslims as well as monasteries of other religion like Sikh as well as Hinduism, they are present there. Then Buddhist also in Pakistan. Then in Pakistan, related to their tourist destinations, we have the second highest mountain in the world, K2, and from second, third, fourth, fifth up to 5 or 6 highest mountains in the world. So during summer it is also snow capped. Because the Himalayas and Hindu Kush, when they meet at one place, then it is in Pakistan too. So you can say that the northern areas of Pakistan, it is all full of tourist destinations. Then we have desert also. Then we have land which is pure. 5 rivers, they run through that area. So, and there we have sea also. So, and desert, mountains, snow-capped mountains, so all in one place. And that place which you can find throughout the year.
ما شاء الله. سعد سفير، مدينة إسلام آباد العاصمة تتمتع بالكثير من المناظر الطبيعية الجميلة. ماذا عن أهم معالمها السياحية والدينية والثقافية والترويحية؟
You know, Islamabad is that capital which has been constructed in 1960s, and it is situated in the mountains, you know, and anybody who lives there in Islamabad, he does not want to come back from that place, because it is all surrounded by mountains, green mountains, and throughout the year it is all green. It is very, that area which is
MashaAllah.
hilly, green, and full of orchards and full of fruits. For diplomatic assignments, it is considered to be a very prize posting. It's a very lovely place because it is, from health point of view, it is that station where you can improve your health also. Because Pakistan is a food and fruit basket. We have a lot of fruits and food. So it is very easy to have all these items, neat and clean place, clean water. So Islamabad is a very good place to live in.
نعم. سعادة سفير، تعتبر مدينة ميري من أشهر المدن الباكستانية ويطلقون عليها سويسرا باكستان، فماذا تضم من معالم؟
Just Islamabad, nearly about 50 kilometers away, there is a Murree. And Murree is a very old city, and basically it is a tourist destination. And just only, as I told you, 50-60 kilometers away, and during winter it is all snow. So not only Murree, there are all other different areas, maybe more than 40-50 Murree such type of areas are present there. But this is a very lovely place, one of the favorite tourist destination, and lot of Kuwaitis and Arabs, they always travel to that place because it is very easy to travel from Islamabad to Murree. Within 1 hour you can reach there Murree because it's a very good road and coming and going is very easy. So during summer, those people who live in the warm areas, they prefer to go there in summer to spend because this is a very cool place. If there is a temperature there in different areas of Pakistan is 40, 42 or 44, so there would be temperature 22, 23. And during winter it is all snow there, and there are many tourist places, chairlift and different other. So people, they prefer to visit that place during winter.
نعم. سعادة السفير، إذا بنتكلم عن إجازتك الخاصة، وين تحرص تقضي إجازتك في أي أقرب مكان وأحلى مكان في باكستان؟
All Pakistan is a tourist attraction, Frankly, I don't have vacations, otherwise we are busy with the official work always. When we go back to Pakistan, there are official work. But I prefer to have my vacations in Lahore, which is the center of Pakistan. And it has a lot of historical sites as well as some places where you go and to study the history. It is very well connected. And I will prefer to go to northern areas of Pakistan, Gilgit-Baltistan. That is the place Hunza, which is a very scenic place to visit.
رمضان المودة والقربات إلى الله. باكستان. باكستان وهي الأرض الطاهرة كما تعني في لغة الأردو، تعيش أجواء من الطهر الداخلي والسلام النفسي في شهر رمضان الذي يحل ضيفا كريما مرحبا به على الباكستانيين. وتبدو أجواء رمضان جلية في الشارع الباكستاني من خلال الحشمة والحجاب الذي ترتديه كل الباكستانيات خلال رمضان حتى غير المحجبات. فمن عادات الباكستانيات تغطية الرأس عند سماع الأذان والمواظبة على ارتدائه في الشهر الفضيل. وعادة لا تخرج المرأة الباكستانية للصلاة في المساجد خلال رمضان، بل تحرص على أداء الصلوات في بيتها امتناعا من مخالطة الرجال في ساحات المساجد. أما الأطفال فلهم تقدير خاص في باكستان، شرط إتمام فريضة الصيام، إذ يتم تشجيعهم من خلال ذكر أجر وثواب العبادة. كما تحرص الأمهات على تجهيز بعض الأكلات الخاصة المحببة لأطفالهن على الإفطار، كنوع من الاحتفال بهم وتكريمهم على ما بذلوه من جهد. ويعلن اليوم الأول من رمضان والعشر الأواخر عطلة رسمية، كما يتم خفض عدد ساعات العمل في رمضان بنحو 2 ساعات، فيما تغلق المطاعم وأماكن الترفيه أبوابها خلال الشهر الفضيل، في مقابل إقبال كبير على المساجد. قبل أذان المغرب تزدحم المحلات لتقديم وجبة الإفطار، وتتكون من السمبوسة والباكورة، وهي عبارة عن خليط من البطاطا وطحين الحمص مع التوابل المقلية، فيما تصنع سلطة الفواكه في المنزل. وفي أعقاب الإفطار يصلي أفراد المنزل صلاة المغرب جماعة، ففي باكستان لا يتجاوز وقت تناول الإفطار أكثر من 5 دقائق لينطلق الرجال لأداء صلاة المغرب جماعة في المسجد. ويحرص الباكستانيون على تناول وجبة العشاء بعد صلاة التراويح عوضا عن اللقيمات القليلة التي يتناولونها في الإفطار. ويقبل المسلمون في باكستان على صلاة التراويح بعزم شديد، فيؤدونها 20 ركعة دون مشقة أو كلل، بل يسعدون بها ويحرصون عليها إلى حد تأجيل وجبة الفطور الرئيسية لحين الانتهاء من صلاة التراويح، التي تعد بالنسبة لهم أجمل نفحات الشهر المبارك.
أهلا فيكم أعزائي المشاهدين، نستكمل حديثنا مع سعادة السفير سيد سجاد حيدر. سعادة السفير، نبي نعرف كيف يستقبل الباكستانيون شهر رمضان المبارك بما أن نحن الآن في شهر رمضان.
It is Ramadan. It is a blessing of Allah during this. And Ramadan, basically what Pakistanis, they wait for this month of Ramzan at least 2 months before that this month is coming. And everybody, in Pakistan, it's a kind of cultural activity. It's like a religious activity. Our heart becomes very soft. Pakistan, like that of Ashra, that the days are divided into 3, first 10 days, then another 10 days, and Dozak, that is it will not damage the people. So in this holy month of Ramadan, we pray to Allah Almighty that He has given all the things to us. We take care of our poor people, and we rather become more generous towards the poor people, as well as we are rather focused towards all our activity is towards Allah.
نعم. سعادة سفير، هل رمضان قبل اختلف عن رمضان حاليا في باكستان؟
Long time back, if I consider, it is almost the same, except this one, that if you consider 50 years ago, then there was not so much activity now related to food. Now we have lot of food. So we have lot of food, and we have become more generous also. Muslims, they have become taking care of other Muslims a lot. And I must give credit to Kuwait also, that Kuwaiti people take care of poor people a lot. They are doing not only in the Muslim world but all over the world. Their name is popular related to their generosity. And Pakistanis are also very generous. We also take care of poor people. We consider that the Muslims, they have to take care of each other, and sharing of food also. So this is the only month in amongst, if you ask any Muslim that out of 12 months which is the best month, every Muslim will say that it is holy month of Ramadan.
طبعا وهو مشاركة المشاعر ومشاركة أيضا الفقراء مثل ما تفضلت حضرتك سعادة السفير. إذا بنتكلم عن العناقيد، وهي أحد أشهر الهدايا التي يفضلها الأطفال الباكستانيين في رمضان، ماذا عن شكل هذا الإهداء وما الهدف منه؟ وهل هو مقارب للقرقيعان عندنا في الكويت أو يختلف عنه؟
You know, in Pakistan, in some areas of Pakistan, still that during the month of Ramadan, they come there and they beat drums, and they tell people to wake up for the seher, that is, and they have this chanting of their some musical or something like that of. This is a good activity, and this is a cultural activity of Pakistan, and it is popular also in some areas of Pakistan.
نعم. شنو اللي يميز شهر الخير في باكستان سعادة السفير؟
The whole month of Ramadan is khair.
If there is anything special in Ramadan, the Pakistani...
anything special, that our heart is very soft, we do not say anything bad to our people who are working with us. We are very tolerant, we are very patient. We always try to spend our life according to the teachings of Quran and Sunnah, and which is actually the life of any, not only Muslim, all Muslims and human beings. So in the holy month of Ramadan, it gives the message to all people. We become more pious. We try to become more pure. We try to become more honest with ourselves, because Roza, Som is that one, it is between Allah and the individual. Nobody knows that offering salat or performing hajj or zakat, the individual to individual and anybody can see. But in Roza, that one, there is between Allah and the human being.
Yeah, of course, yeah. سعادة السفير، إذا بنتكلم عن عادات الشعب الباكستاني خلال وبعد الإفطار، هل في عادات معينة يقومون فيها؟
Exactly the same. That after iftar, fatur, that is, we love to talk, and we eat a lot. Then we have Taraweeh and different other Diwaniya also. So it is almost 99% almost the same in Pakistan. Basically, during this time we are dull. It is but our activity starts after iftar.
نعم.
And it continues till sahar.
نعم. There is a Diwaniya similar to here in Kuwait.
Diwaniya is basically here the Diwaniya is more elaborate. Our Diwaniya is on the street also.
Yeah, of course.
So our Diwaniya is
anywhere it can
anywhere.
Be. Yeah.
It is not like this, and our Diwaniya is like this, that we do lot of shopping related to Eid al-Fitr during this, and after 15, this is a kind of commercial activity for Pakistanis.
نعم. سعد سفير، صلاة التراويح كلمنا عنها، حيث نعلم أن الجميع في باكستان حريصين أشد الحرص على أدائها.
You know, basically, exactly, you know, Pakistan is almost the same, Kuwait and Pakistan. And Tarawih is performed after Isha prayers. So, and it is performed by many Muslims, they attend. And generally, it is a good message for the Muslims for have the understanding. Recitation of Holy Quran, so it is good. So almost all mosque, Pakistan is a very big country, all mosque they have Tarawih prayers in Pakistan.
نعم. سعد سفير، عرفنا أن حرم سعادتك طباخة ماهرة، شنو تحب يعني أحلى الأطباق في المائدة الرمضانية الباكستانية اللي تحرص أن زوجتك الله يسلمها أن تقدمها لك في المائدة الرمضانية؟
Oh yes, you know, my wife, she is a very, alhamdulillah, very good cook. And in diplomacy, it is also important that the lady, the housewife, in fact, the controls all the house activity and food activity. So I am very, very lucky man in that way that my wife, she is taking care of my kitchen also. Basically in Ramazan, in Iftar or to, we only eat. And we only
as all the Muslims.
yes.
Yeah.
So we eat samosas, we eat so many pulao, biryani.
But what you prefer, Ambassador, the most يعني dishes you prefer it from your wife?
I prefer, you know, basically we don't like to eat vegetables. So we only like to eat meat.
No. Yeah.
And fried.
Like Kuwaiti also,
Yes.
yeah.
So we like to prefer to eat meat or fried pakoras or samosas. You know, that is-
البكورة هذا اللي بسألك عنه سعادة سفير، شنو سر لذة طبق البكورة؟ يعني it contains of what?
You know, pakoda is basically, it is very popular in Pakistan, India, in many other countries of the world. It's a fried, you can say that is the oily something. We put something which is called besan or flour, and it is cooked with some vegetables and some spices, and it is fried. So, and it is eaten with some chutneys, yogurt or ketchup.
Yeah.
And this is a very
Like
popular.
the Indian style, the same.
The same.
No.
But in that case, if it is a meat, then it is a Muslim.
Yeah, yeah.
If samosa, if it has a meat, then it is a Pakistani
It's
samosa.
a must, yeah. It's
So
a
it
must
is a
in Pakistani.
samosa.
Yeah.
And Pakistani samosa and is always with meat, no doubt. And we don't use color. The Muslims, they don't use color. Not like that. We generally maintain the originality.
نعم نعم. سعد سفير، نستأذنك في فاصل وأعزائنا المشاهدين ونرجع نستكمل حديثنا، ابقوا معنا. أهلا فيكم مشاهدينا من جديد. سعادة سفير، إذا بنتكلم عن حلوى الجليبي وهي من أشهر الحلويات الرمضانية في باكستان، ماذا عن مكوناتها؟
You know, jalebi is a very common sweet. The Pakistanis, they like to eat a lot of sweets, halwas. Like which Kuwaitis or any Muslim country or Turkish or Iranians. Then our candies or this, it contains lot of yogurt as well as milk ingredients. Jalebi is again some flour. It is fried and then it is put with some sugar syrup. So it is taken with milk or it is taken with alone. So, but it is very fattening too. So generally, people like to eat this jalebi during iftar time in Pakistan.
Now we know about the Pakistani people. They prefer the first of all, number one, the meat and the dessert.
Yes.
In the Ramadan.
Yes.
Yeah. Like any Muslim of course and Arabic. سعادة سفير إذا بنتكلم عن كيف تقضي يومك قبل الإفطار حضرتك شخصيا.
Oh, after Asr, you mean to say after Asr?
Yeah, after Asr, before the iftar.
Yes, after Asr, basically, for me, like that, I prefer to keep silent. I prefer to keep silent because I just wait for as early as possible to Fatur starts Fatur. So, and the women of Pakistan, they remain inside in the kitchen. It is their responsibility to be busy in the cooking as well as to have their tables and to arrange all these things. I prefer to do some office work or something related to my news channel, but it is at that time, personally, I feel that one should busy himself in reading Quran or offer prayers or something, which is good and which should generally my scholars and teachers, they say that at that time the prayers are answered at that time because Muslims their thirst as well as their hunger it has peak, and at that time the person is very near to Allah.
سعد سفير، كيف أو ما هي ذكرياتك السعيدة اللي ما تروح عن بالك في شهر رمضان في باكستان؟ شنو اللي تتذكره؟ صار لك موقف سعد سفير ما تنساه؟
In Pakistan, Ramadan is basically almost the same. In any Muslim country, Ramadan is same. It is in Malaysia or in Saudi Arabia or in Pakistan. I lived in many Muslim countries. I have seen almost the same activity. Ramadan, that during lunch there is no restaurant, almost all restaurants are closed. People, they prefer to spend their activity after Fatur, after Isha and after Taraweeh. Sehri is almost the same. So nothing difference, in Pakistan is almost the same. The Muslims, the Imam, then the mosque people, Muazzin and Imam, they are very busy. At that time, they are also very angry also because they have lot of work to do.
Yeah, of course.
So it is almost the same.
But the special memories that you cannot forget, since you are there in Pakistan during the Ramadan month, there is any memories in your mind?
Lot of memories, but when
Like
my parents, they put me to have the first roza. That is that time I was very young boy, so it was very difficult to walk. Then they were just encouraging me. There is a lot of festivities and such type of activities there. But generally, Ramadan in all the memories throughout the year, almost the same. Pakoras, samosas, food. We will do this, we will interact like this.
شنو طبقك المفضل في سحور في حزة السحور سعادة السفير في شهر رمضان؟ شنو تفضل تاكل؟ خفيف، ثقيل، شلون راح يكون؟
That is sahur. Generally we prefer to have this such type of light, like yogurt or milk type food item. Or we don't eat much very heavy in sahur. We prefer to eat very less. I personally prefer to eat less, but some people they eat a lot. Some people, they only take yogurt because it is considered to be very healthy and does not have the thirst. But generally, Pakistanis, they don't eat much during sahur.
But what about you, Ambassador? There is any preferring main dish at suhoor?
No, I
For
don't
you,
have any nothing.
there is nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
For me, the best dish is for me, that is kajur, that is the dates. So it is very consumable anytime in sahur or at his iftar, anytime I can eat. So this is a very lovely that is fruit.
نعم. المسحراتي سعادة السفير هل ما زال موجود في باكستان؟
Yes. This is a kind of, they beat drums. And sometimes they come to Pakistan to visit some areas. And if I remember, this is a kind of drumming and this singing something.
Exactly. Yeah.
And putting
in the late
people,
night. Yeah.
And the next day to wake the people
Yeah, of
up.
course. So reminding.
Yes, reminding to wake. But frankly speaking, in major cities, people don't like them. They become angry with them.
Okay, maybe in the minor and the
Yes.
far away of the city.
They come at 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock.
Yeah, it's maybe annoying some
Yes, very
people.
annoying this one.
سعادة السفير، إذا بنتكلم عن رمضان في دولة الكويت، شنو اللي عجبك؟ تقريبا هذا ثاني رمضان حضرتك تحضره، شنو اللي جذبك وعجبك في رمضان في دولة الكويت؟
In Kuwait, I like in this one. In Kuwait, the working hours is very less.
Okay.
In Pakistan, working hours is not less.
It is the same.
No, not same. It is not because working hours here in Kuwait is under my control.
نعم.
In Pakistan, the working hours is somebody
Yeah,
else's
of
control.
course. Yeah.
And here, because all people, they are used to with that type of activity which is related with Kuwait. So we start our activity at 9 o'clock and we close our embassy at 1:30. So, and in 12 o'clock we offer our prayers, that is Zohar prayers. So there is less work also, and generally Pakistanis, they all fast, so they are also very patient and cool.
Yeah.
So our work is very limited.
شنو أهم العادات والأكلات اللي عجبتك هنا في الكويت في شهر رمضان؟ المكبوس، التشريب، شنو الأشياء اللي عجبتك سعادة السفير بالنسبة للأكل أو للعادات؟
Obviously, Kuwaitis are also like that, or they like to eat. And there is many foods which are similar to that. We also eat the same food which you...
You try it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So harissa, like that of halim, and this was the rice, the biryani.
What do you think about it? What the most thing you like it?
That is harissa, that one.
Haris?
Yes, I like that one very much.
Yeah. What about the meat and the rice? It's similar to your dishes. Machbous
yes,
laham.
that is I like it.
Yeah, try it.
Yes,
thanks God.
Yes.
What about the dawawin here? Did you like it in Kuwait? يعني especially even Corona, you didn't try it here in
which
Kuwait. The dawawin.
What is
like Adwania, the people try to go in one place and meet each other.
Because of the restrictions, so we are not.
That's it.
That is the
we
thing.
hope
So,
next Ramadan
yes,
there is no Corona and you're interesting about that. سعادة السفير، كلمة أخيرة تحب توجهها بما أنه وصلنا إلى نهاية اللقاء للأسف.
You have, in conclusion, you have asked the best thing from me, that currently all humanity is suffering with this scourge that is related with Corona, and they all want to overcome it. Your government, Kuwaiti government, is playing a very important role in improving, that is, to prevent this Corona, COVID-19 at all. it has not affected, it has affected the whole humanity. As a Muslim, we should take precautionary measures, and this is the holy month of Ramadan. We should especially pray Allah that it is more than enough. It is more than 1 year. And everybody, life, business, personal life, they are all affected.
Yeah.
So we want to get rid of this corona COVID-19 as early as possible. The other thing is that this is the holy month of Ramadan. We should regret. We should pray Allah that forgive. We should ask forgiveness, and we should take care of poor people who are without job or who are jobless, to take care of them and to consider them, to support them also. And because Kuwait is a very lovely country, brotherly Islamic country for Pakistan. So I wish, pray and success to the leadership and the people of Kuwait. May Allah give Kuwait more and more and more, because they are very generous people. May Allah increase their wealth and kindness to all people of the world. Thank you.
Inshallah. God bless you, Ambassador, and thank you very much. وشكرا لك سعادة السفير. وأعزائنا المشاهدين، وصلنا إلى نهاية الحلقة. نتمنى نلاقيكم في حلقة أخرى. انتظرونا.